Do you struggle with having a positive image of your body? Well, I can tell you we all have some time in our lives. Yes, I know it can be difficult to feel comfortable with your body, especially when we're constantly presented with images on TV, social media, the internet, magazines that just show people who are like really, really thin and even digitally enhanced to mask their flaws. And we know we all got flaws. Everyone has at least one thing about their appearance that they don't like. Y'all, I can tell you for me growing up, it was my forehead. Y'all, I got a big ass forehead. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I have learned to love my forehead and to love me for me. And that's just one thing. Now, the point is your attitude towards your body has a strong impact on your self-concept, your confidence, and your personal value. If you think poorly of your body image, you'll start to feel less confident in your body and in yourself, not just on the outside, but most importantly on the inside. And that's what counts the most. It's what's on the inside. Our body or your body is a vehicle that we use to navigate in this world. That's why it is so important to be healthy and to understand that it's about being healthy and not skinny. But it's also important to love and accept ourselves for who we are from the inside out. Everyone is beautifully and wonderfully made. Now, we may not all act that way. However, you don't have to look like a supermodel to be beautiful because your beauty lies within you. Now, I want to talk about a few things that you can do to obtain a healthy, positive body image. But before I do, I just need to quickly introduce myself. Hi, I'm Yolanda Tate, and I am an executive wellness coach and consultant. And I equip Gen X executives and business owners with the tools that they need to increase their productivity and performance by elevating their personal and organizational wellness from a holistic perspective. So going back to a few things that you can do to obtain a healthy, positive body image. Number 1, focus on yourself first. When you're learning to love who you are from the inside out, you first need to start with the inside. This simply means that you need to work on changing the way that you think about beauty. The next time you say something negative about your body, stop yourself and replace it with something positive. Here are a few examples that you can use. Negative thought, I'm fat. Positive thought, I'm healthy and I'm strong. Negative thought, my thighs are big and gross. Positive thought, my thighs help me to walk, to move, and to run. Negative thought, I hate my stretch marks on my body. Positive thought, I have the marks of a baby that I birthed through this beautiful body. Negative thought, I look terrible in this dress. Positive thought, this outfit makes me feel confident and comfortable. Again, it's all about perspective, how you actually see yourself. Next thing is, no one is absolutely perfect. There may always be something that you don't particularly like about yourself, but it doesn't negate your beauty. And it's certainly no reason to have an unhappy life over. Shift your focus onto the things that you do like about yourself. Look at the positive and not the negative. Next thing, love being uniquely you. Once you worked on your inner feelings, you can then move on to loving yourself on the outside. Unfortunately, though, in today's society, people feel ashamed of what they look like to the point of having all sorts of procedures and surgeries done to enhance their looks. I'm going to tell you, don't be fooled by all of that. You don't need this to feel good about yourself. Now, I'm not putting anybody down who chooses to do that. Everybody has free will and a choice, but you don't need to do it. You can attempt to make changes if you experience weight gain, of course. We know if we gain weight and, we want to take the right steps to lose the weight the right way and sustain weight loss. By all means, we have to do that. We can do that. But, sometimes, some people are just made with big hips. Like me, I'm built small up top with big hips down the bottom. That's just my body composition, and that's okay. Love yourself for that. However, we have to learn, once we love ourselves on the inside, we can definitely start loving who we are on the outside. The best thing you can do is embrace yourself for the unique individual that you are. After all, there is no one else on this planet, in this world, quite like you. Next, make healthy changes for yourself. There's an old saying that goes that you should never try to look like someone else because you'll end up looking like yourself. This is so true when it comes to weight loss. When you're trying to lose weight, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. You have to understand your why. Is it to be stronger, healthier, for long life for your kids? Is it so that you can set that example for your family? Understand what your why is. The focus should always be on improving your health and not just about looking good on the outside. When we're focused on improving our health, you'll make better food choices. You're focused on daily movement and regular exercise. You're focused on having a healthy mindset. You'll learn how to manage stress in a healthier way and also make sure not to overeat and to make the right choices again. Most importantly, you'll know that it's not just about changing your appearance, but about living a healthy lifestyle so that you can have a better quality of life. Now, next is we have to pass on a healthy body image, especially if you have children. One thing you can do for the world is to help pass on that healthy body image to others. Now, I've already talked about the way that the media portrays beauty, and it's really, truly outrageous the way they do it at times. And everyone should be doing their part to promote healthy health and beauty that is not distorted in a way where it's depicting people who are enhanced and all that stuff. You can help your children build healthy and positive body image by focusing on strong messages that let them know how they are beautiful just the way they are. Children learn from what their parents do. So we have to be an example for them by embracing our own natural beauty and self-worth. Teach your children that it's better to love themselves than it is to try to fit into the world's ideal standard of beauty. Because we know that that is just not real or realistic. Remember, being secure and confident with yourself will help you feel comfortable with your body. You won't have to worry about what people think or the unrealistic ideal standards of beauty because you'll love and appreciate the real you from the inside out. And that's what really matters. Thank you so much for watching this video. And for more tips and strategies to help you to elevate to wellness, subscribe to my channel and also watch these videos. Thanks again. Peace.